Yep.
and having a very lovely cat who joins you for interviews.
Oh.
And what else? Being super humble. I don't know. I'm just throwing out all the things about
No,
Wesley.
he's awesome. Wesley is he's a class act, and he lets his moves do the talking, and that is the hallmark of a true professional. And that's exactly what Wesley is. He's been amazing for a long time, and he's putting that on full display here. Not to take anything away from JKD, he's still very young. He's so accomplished, and he's trying his best here. We feel for him. We don't root for anybody, but this is just an amazing display by Wesley.
And for Duda, he is down 6 points, and he played a line here in this kind of Benoni structure. And his pawn's on G5. He has the pawn D6 that will need to be tended to. Not ideal. He's tilting, Danya. I feel pretty strongly that he's just angry.
That F5 square and Benoni. There's certain openings that they're not bad, but you just don't really play them unless you're kind of like, all right, whatever. Not that he has a terrible position here, but definitely not what he was looking for.
Well, he wanted to play F5 and swing that rook over. You're not getting an F5 when all of these pieces are stopping that pawn from pushing.
Right.
Danya, this isn't good, man.
This is not good. It's a Cephalita's balloon to 6. Again, Duda, as we've referenced, he crushed Fabi with a 7-point margin in the bullet. So we won't rule anything out, but he needs this break, Robert. He needs it really badly.
I'm just trying to figure out what he can do in this game, and he's about even on the clock. So that's the good news for him. But the problem is he is struggling in both areas of the board.
Right.
Center is closed, so both areas means the king side, you have to keep an eye on the G5 pawn, the F5 square. The queen side, the A6 pawn will need some tending to. The B6 square could be loose after a knight C4 not bishop C4, knight C4. You could also get a B4 type of push in that's thematic, and white's king is going to be safe no matter what. And you can also castle. You could keep your king in the center with king E2. You're spoiled for choice.
I was just thinking about what Wesley's singing. It sounds like an opera of some sort. I feel like Wesley's opera kind of guy. I don't know.
It sounds. You can hear him.
No, it just looks just the sort of expressiveness and I don't know the motions. It doesn't seem like a Eminem. It seems more like I don't know Giuseppe Verdi or something.
We'll have to ask him later. Whoa. What, oh, you see Wesley just like I thought he was upset.
I'm looking. Wait, well, he seems that way, but he has an amazing position and he's up 6. But yeah, I saw that shake of the head. Maybe he's saying the wrong lyrics.
I was about to say his position looks good, so I don't know what he'd be upset about here. Maybe a song came on that he didn't like. Well said, Danya. That was funny.
He fell into a mondegreen. That's a word I learned recently.
Why is he shaking his head? And you with your fancy vocabulary.
No, it's I didn't know this right, but that's what it means. It means a lyric that is commonly cited, right? Like in a song, you think it says one thing and really it says another thing.
How about you just teach
That's
people
interesting. It's really
maneuvering?
I don't know. Are we supposed to be commentating something else? I mean,
no,
why did they hire me? I thought I could just discuss this. Look at the C file. Queen to C7 is coming in.
Yeah, this doesn't look very good. No, I'm actually appreciative that you taught me that word. I now will undoubtedly use it incorrectly. And I do enjoy Merriam-Webster, you know? So
my boy Miriam. Yeah. You know what else is my boy? The C file. And this is very, very ugly. This position is just a catastrophe for Duda.
Yes, this doesn't look so nice. D6 is weak. F5 still a problem. The C file under white's control. Wesley singing, having a better time, it looks like
and
now.
He sacks the exchange. Look, queen D6 even, but queen D7, and he just vacuuming up the pawns, and black's knights stumbling against each other, and the rook on C1 just not doing anything. It's a very nice idea, by the way, sacking the exchange here.
I like it a lot. And king on H2, perfectly safe. The king on H8 may find itself in harm's way in the near future, but for now, it's just all Wesley in this match. I'm out of words.
Yeah, I mean, this again. To reiterate, we want to see great chess. We love both of these guys. It can be painful to watch this sort of thing happen, but at the same time, we have to give tremendous credit to Wesley. He's been amazing, for lack of a better word. Takes G7, so measured, so methodical, and universal.
And here he trades off as 2 pieces for the rook. He's a passed D pawn for good measure. And it's not actually that easy, at least right now, to see how the game concludes, but it's clear that white
It will conclude.
Yes, it certainly will conclude. There's no choice in that matter. But my point is that sometimes we think, oh, 2 minor pieces against a rook, obviously that's winning. And you start looking, wait, if I get a king f6 and knight f7,
Right.
Is it that bad? Yes.
Yeah, that's a great question. The minor pieces can have a very hard time supervising a passed pawn all the way to promotion, particularly, as you said, in the presence of a rook, which is why Wesley's sort of trying to stabilize, consolidate, maybe get the knight from e3 to d5 and c7.
Yep.
Yes.
And he gets that one.
That's a better passed pawn because it's protected by the other pawn. Now knight back to c5. And yeah, Duda's done a fantastic job here resisting. Bishop d3, though, tying the knight down to the pawn. Looks like Wesley's going to grind him down one way or another.
Indeed. And what Wesley wants to do is bring this other knight into the game. And he plays, wait, knight takes c4?
Oh, that was a chance. Now knight c3.
Yeah, this looks better than knight c3. Still knight takes e4?
Still.
Okay. Blind spot for both players.
Yeah. Bishop a4, by the way. That might be a nice little win.
Oh, you. Not going to finish my thought, but you. Ugh.
I know. That's the perfect descriptor. Still bishop a4.
I like bishop
a4. How about knight e6, king h4, g3 mate?
Put a piece in a4. There it is.
There we go. Rook c3, though. Oh, no. I thought g3 check, but king has h3 square.
Well, Jan-Krzysztof Duda will be thrilled to be done with the 3-minute portion. I am probably looking about as red as Duda feels. But Danya, what a performance by Wesley So.
Absolutely.